Hey everybody, how's it going? We're going to do a new playthrough. We covered DC with Batman Forever, so we kind of covered DC a bit. Today we're going to look at one of Capcom's entries into the Marvel games. Mutants, humans possessing incredible powers as a result of genetic mutation. Persecuted by their fellow man for being different. In order to teach mutants to use their powers for the benefit of all, even those who hunted and feared them, Professor Charles Xavier created the X-Men. His ultimate goal, to create a world where humans and mutants can live together in peace. Boy, the text is kind of slow, huh? Genosha, a little-known island where mutants are imprisoned, forced into labor by a brutal army and robot sentinels. There is one being whose evil mind has other, far more sinister plans in mind for those captured mutants of Genosha. A monstrous entity known as Apocalypse. X-Men, you must depart for Genosha and free our fellow mutants. Good luck. There we go. And this is the game we'll be playing, is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse by Capcom. And this game, like a lot of other games that Capcom made around the time, was focused on the Marvel properties. They also did a fighting game in the arcades, which was called X-Men Children of the Atom. This game plays a little differently. It's more like a platformer crossed with a beat-em-up game. So let's start the mission mode. We got Professor Xavier talking. Hear me, my X-Men. Your mission is to invade the island of Genosha and discern the location of the captured mutants. I can control the text here. You'll be able to obtain information regarding the Genoshan prison from their computer network, but beware. The way to the central computer is guarded heavily by both Genoshan guards and mutant hunting sentinels. By splitting up, we can more effectively disperse these enemy forces. Wolverine shall gain access into the Sentinel factory, ensuing that all Sentinels being manufactured are destroyed. Cyclops will intercept and destroy the Genoshan army train transport, thereby cutting off their supply lines. Psylocke shall strike at the main base, drawing the Genoshans' fire away from the others. While Psylocke distracts the Genoshans, Gambit will attack the soldiers' harbor base. Finally, Beast shall gain entry to the central computer and extract all information on the whereabouts of the captured mutants. The success of this mission rests with each of you and your incredible mutant powers. Then we get our character select screen. We get 5 characters to play throughout the game. We have Cyclops, Wolverine, Beast, Gambit, and Psylocke. We'll start with Wolverine, since that's the first character that Xavier mentioned. See, I'm in control. All the characters have the ability to basically move left and right, jump, and crouch. And you can attack. If you hold up, you do an attack that'll knock enemies down. You can also trip enemies with a low attack. And every character has different special moves they can perform depending on the button combinations and the character. Wolverine, for example, if I tap forward twice and hit attack, he'll do this move where he lunges forward and stabs with his claw. You see, it worked pretty good on that guy. If I do a Shoryuken-style move like in Street Fighter and hit attack, Wolverine does this move, where he does like a Shoryuken-style uppercut from Street Fighter. When jumping, if you hold down and hit attack, Wolverine does this diving strike, where he'll dive down and then do a lunging stab. So we'll use these moves to take out these Genoshan guards. There we go. Yeah, they do basic punches and jump kicks. The Genoshan guards are just like regular guys. Although some of them, like that one up there, are armed with grenades. So we're gonna go up there and get him. We'll show off one of Wolverine's unique abilities for this game. He's the only character that can climb up and down walls. Alright, if I want that, I'm gonna have to do the downward dive. There we go. That object I picked up, that will give you an extra life if you can collect 3 of them in a level. That red object with the X on it was a health pickup, but since I was at full health, it didn't do anything. While climbing the walls, you can also attack on the wall. I'm gonna wait for this robot with the laser to fire, and then I'll take it down. A lot of the music and the sound effects of this kind of remind me of Capcom's Mega Man X series, which was also on the Super Nintendo, so it makes sense. This time we're gonna get that guy. We're gonna wait for this guy to throw his grenade. I'm gonna go up there and get him. There we go. Oh, another guy with a grenade. There we go, took him out. Take out this guy up here. There we go. Climb up the walls, and we'll face our first boss enemy. And again, the sound effects of this robot sound a lot like Vile's robot walker from Mega Man X. Give it a couple of quick hits. Hit and run tactics are good for this one because he likes to shoot at you, and whenever he's glowing, he tries to run into you. Watch out, he's gonna shoot missiles at me. Let's watch out for those. There we go, get some hits. Watch out for his charge attack there. Finish him off. Walls, you can just smash them open. Now we're gonna climb up here. There's a bit of a tricky jump you can pull to try to get the extra life. See if I can pull it off. See, what you do is you climb onto this, like, rib cage or whatever it is. It'll drop down, and then I gotta try to drop down there. It's kind of a, like I said, it's a real tricky jump. I'll try it once, and if I don't pull it off, no big deal. Jump onto this. I gotta drop down. Then I gotta do the downward strike that way, and get to the wall here. And you see I've collected 3 of them, and you hear that extra life sound. And every character has their own set of lives. For the first level, where you're invading Genosha, you have to make sure every character makes it to the end of the stage. If you run out of lives with any character, the game will be over. Though that's not true for later levels. Obviously, you still want to keep all your X-Men available to you, because you're going to need them. Now we take on the first boss, which is this prototype Sentinel. Now it'll aim at you, and when it does, you'll see its eyes will glow, and it'll shoot a laser. Amusingly, its laser can also hurt the guards that'll come out to try and stop me from attacking it. You can see it took that guy out. That time he hit me. Also, the laser sound is the same sound it makes when you fire a charged shot in Mega Man X. There we go. And we've completed the first mission. You can see there, it says mission completed over Wolverine. You also see that I have another life as him. It's also telling me to pick a different character. So, for this one, I'll pick Cyclops. We'll show off how Cyclops works real quick. He can also walk left and right and jump. The level of the music here also reminds me of Sting Chameleon from Mega Man X. Yeah, he can also do jump attacks, like Cyclops will do the jump kick. Attack makes him punch. Up and attack makes him do the spin kick. But obviously the moves you really want with him are quarter circle forward and attack makes him shoot his optic blast. You can also fire it in the air. The optic blast is probably one of the strongest attacks in the game. You can also fire a low one by doing a quarter circle forward to down and hitting attack. Makes him crouch and fire an optic blast. Forward and tapping forward twice and hitting attack will make him do that slide kick, which hits multiple times and can knock an enemy down. The low kick can also knock enemies down, like that. Crouch and shoot the laser at him. Comes a guy with a gun, we're just gonna combo him. You can see the optic blast does a lot more damage, whereas it takes a couple of quick combos. A single optic blast usually takes out most enemies. At least of the regular enemy types. You can guess how effective it is against bosses, though. It'll hurt them a lot. Guy down there with a gun, I'm gonna jump and kick him because I want to grab the extra life piece. Now for this part, these ships will fly in, and you gotta try to either hit them out of the air or blast them out of the air with the optic blast. If you pay attention to the background, you'll see where they're coming from. See, I kicked him off his bike. Wait for the other hover bike to show up, and then I'll jump and blast him off of it. And then we can move on. You gotta be careful, though, because sometimes enemies will try to surround you. There's a big health pickup, which I'm gonna keep there waiting for me. This is why, because you get surrounded by these guys. There we go. Did I get them all? Yeah. Let's grab the health and press on. Oh. I think I have to hit that guy. Yeah, this guy's kind of tricky. There we go. I think if I hang on to the left, yep, it'll grab me another one of the one-up pieces I need. I gotta be careful down this area. Again, this part also reminds me of Sting Chameleon from Mega Man X. These guys in the water will come up and try to get you with their knives, but you can take them out with a couple of punches and kicks. There we go. We'll get out of there. Luckily, we don't have to fight the guys in the walkers like in Mega Man X. There we go, that guy's shooting at me, so we'll just crouch and fire an optic blast. Think of the fights up here. I ducked, he still managed to hit me. Yep. Take those guys out. Getting low on health, though. If you lose a life, you have to start the level again, and with one less life. I think there's some health on the other side over here. Yeah, there we go. Now I just have to take out this train, which shouldn't be too hard to do if I use optic blasts on the core here. Just keep... watch out for mines, though. Yeah, the train attacks with its weaponry, but I just won, so we're all good. Train will come to a stop, and the mission will be complete. Now you'll see I've completed Cyclops' mission. And I think we'll stop for here, but for the next part, we're gonna finish the other characters. We'll get through the levels with Psylocke, Gambit, and Beast. I guess I must have missed one of them. I think it was on the train before you get on, but that's fine. I can get extra lives for all the characters later. But yeah, next time we'll continue the game and we'll complete the other characters' missions and then move on to whatever comes after that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.